excited to be sharing with you today all of the best types of heels to wear for dancing when it comes to heels, burlesque, and Latin ballroom, from beginner and immediate to advanced dancers, and just the tips that I have for you on the best types of heels for you, what is important when looking for a dance heel, and I'm also going to be linking all of the heels that I wear below in the description. This is not a sponsored video. I'm just sharing with you all of my favorite heels that I've had and the lessons that I have learned from different types of heels for the different styles of dance that I dance, and I hope this helps you in your dance journey to find a heel that works best for you, that feels good in your body, and that helps you feel your best on the dance floor. If you didn't know already, I just launched my online membership platform, Studio Soleil Luna, which is so exciting. It's been a long time in the making, and I'm just so glad that it's finally out in the world for you babes. Studio Soleil Luna is an online embodiment platform that has everything from heels classes to Latin and burlesque classes, yoga classes, meditations, and so much more. It's about the spiritual embodiment as well as the physical embodiment and how we can just come into our most magical, confident, and beautiful selves. If you love what you see here on YouTube, you're going to love what is in the Studio Soleil Luna membership, so make sure to click in the description below, learn all about the membership. I've also linked a free class in the description if you want to get a little taste of what the Studio Soleil Luna classes are like. Then you can take that class below, put your name and email in, and it'll be sent directly to your inbox, and you can take the class whenever you'd like. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and learn all about the best types of heels to wear when dancing. So when you are picking out a heel, no matter what style of dance you're picking it out for, the first thing you want to recognize is your level. So are you beginner, intermediate, and advanced? Wherever you're starting out is going to determine the type of heel that you're going to want to wear. So if you're a beginner, you're going to want to start with a shorter, thicker heel, and this is going to give you a more solid base, okay? You don't want to start with a stiletto because not only is it very dangerous and you could hurt yourself, but also you're not going to feel good in your body, which is the opposite of what we want to do when we are dancing, okay? So you really want to make sure that this heel feels stable and solid on your feet. And not only can you walk in it, which is incredibly important, but you feel like you could do a little bit more, so it's very stable. You also want to look for a shoe that has an open toe. And the reason why we do this is because when you are tracking the floor, when you are pushing your foot through the floor, you want to be able to feel it, and you want to feel like all of your toes are grasping the floor and you're really grounding like a tree through the earth. Yes, you don't want to feel like you're on top of the floor, and you also don't want to feel like you're going to trip over the front of your toe. So a lot of times heels will have a slightly pointed toe, or the toe will be very rounded and high off the ground, and that's just gonna cause you to maybe trip and fall. So an open toe is always a great idea as well. You also want a heel that wraps around the top of your ankle, and this will keep your ankle really solid. It'll keep you from rolling your ankle, and you'll feel really protected and stable. I found most of my shoes on places like Forever 21 and Amazon, places that the shoes are a little bit more inexpensive, but you go through dance heels quite quickly. You are hitting the floor, you're rolling around on the floor, you're really pushing through the floor and digging through the floor, and this causes the shoes to fall apart quicker than a normal heel would. So you want to make sure that you're not investing too much at first, because you want to make sure that you love the heel, that it feels good on you, and you know that you're going to be transitioning soon anyway. So maybe investing a little bit more money as you go and as you get higher in your dance journey is a better idea. I just recommend working with what you have at first if you do have something that could work, and then eventually going out and purchasing your heels. So this shoe is just one from my closet. It's not a dance shoe at all. I just wanted to give you an example of the type of heel to wear if you're a beginner, but this is a great heel to start with because it's thick and wide and it's really solid. Like, you would feel super stable in the shoe. Now this has a closed toe, so I wouldn't recommend using it. It's also definitely more of like a winter booty. You wouldn't want to wear it on the dance floor, but just so that you see the type of heel I would recommend. You could find something similar to this at Forever 21 or H&M or something like that, that is a black booty. It comes up right above the ankle, and then it laces in the front and maybe has an open toe. But I just wanted you to see the size of the heel, definitely perfect for beginners. So that size was the first size that I started out with when I started dancing in heels and burlesque. And then my second shoe, I moved on to a stiletto. Now this is a very thin stiletto and it's very tall, so the difference going from the thick heel to this one was quite large. But it just took me some time to get used to, and it will you as well. Just always know there's a transition period. You will feel very off balance, but the more that you practice in that shoe and get comfortable, I recommend just starting to walk around your apartment, walking around outside on the street, getting comfortable, and then moving into dance class. If you just jump in right away, you're gonna feel that awkward imbalanced feeling. So just get comfortable walking around in it at first and then dancing in it. So this heel is from Forever 21. It's very rough. I wore these for about a year. As you can see, this is an open toe. It wraps around the top of the ankle, so you're very stable, and it zips up on the inside. So this is just a great heel, and it was maybe 25 bucks from Forever 21. So I loved it a lot. I always felt really stable and comfortable and confident, and this gives you a little bit more long line than the short chunky heel. You'll notice a difference. Your dancing just looks a little bit more lifted. They both look beautiful, but you'll start to notice as you grow that your lines start to extend a little bit more, and it just looks really nice. This comes with time, so never rush the process. The point of dancing heels in burlesque to me is to feel confident, and if you are dancing in a heel that is too tall for you and you're not comfortable, it's gonna kind of take the experience and the fun away from it. So make sure that you're dancing in something that just feels good to you. This heel is great for an intermediate dancer. It feels really good, it looks really good, and the price level is quite affordable. So I will link something very similar for you guys below. And then a more advanced heel would look something like this. Now this is what I currently wear. I love this shoe. It is so beautiful. It laces up the front here and then it zips up the back. And the heel is very thin and very tall, and it's got that nice open toe. And the most important thing is that I feel about this heel is that I feel very, very solid in it. Now, I did not at first. When I first tried it on, I was like, oh, this feels good. And then I started dancing around and I was like, whoa, girl needs a little bit of practice in these before she starts actually dancing in them. But once I got comfortable, they feel so good and they look so good when I'm dancing. These were also quite inexpensive. I think they are $35, and I will link this exact pair below for you. But I absolutely love them. And like I said, this is definitely an advanced heel, and I still feel like a little bit off balance sometimes, and that just comes with the territory of working in something like the size of this stiletto. I love these shoes. They are so cute, and I just feel really sexy, confident, and stable in them, most importantly. So it has all the things that I look for in a heel, and I was really lucky to find this because they can be a little bit difficult to find online, but like I said, I've linked them below for you, so if you love this one, you can go ahead and grab it now. Those heels were for heels and burlesque dancing. Like I said, you can use the same heels for both styles. And now I will show you what to wear for Latin dancing. So the first shoe that I have is a practice shoe. This is definitely worn out. Like as you can see, I've worn through the toe of it. Like it's in pretty rough shape. I need to get another pair. But I have loved these. They are so flexible and bendy, which is super important for Latin ballroom dancing. And for practice shoes, you will always see this really short, thick heel, just like I talked about before. You want something that is very close to the ground and that you're mostly working on the technique of the feet. You're not really having to worry about keeping your balance or anything like that. This is kind of a suede material, and it just ties up the front, and the brand is International Dance Shoes, which I have loved this brand a lot because they just last a really long time. They feel really good on your feet. They look good. And I'm pretty sure this is a unisex shoe, so it could be worn male or female. And I actually wear this shoe more often than I wear the Latin heel. So for those of you that don't know, I had a serious back and knee injury that resulted in the end of my ballroom career. And so I still dance Latin ballroom, but I have to be very careful about the shoes that I wear because of the Latin leg action. I hyperextend my legs. It doesn't end well for my body. So wearing these, I don't have any type of knee pain or back pain. So a great option. I will link these for you in the description below. And then of course we have our Latin ballroom heel. Now this is about a 3-inch heel. I think maybe they go up to 3.5 or 4 inch, but you definitely don't want to go too high in Latin dancing or else it's just not going to feel good on your body. But I like this one because it wraps around the ankle, so it feels really solid. Of course, always in Latin dancing, you've got the open toe, and then it's just got this little like braided section at the top. This is also International Dance Shoes, and it just feels really good, really stable. Like I said, I don't wear them often, but I did wear these for about 1.5 years, and they lasted a really long time. But with Latin shoes, you'll find that at first they are very stiff, and the more that you start to work on your foot flexibility and really pushing through the floor, you will get this nice bend, and that is exactly what you want. If your shoe stays stiff, you're gonna wanna think about changing shoes because it's not gonna help you have those nice long extended lines and feet in Latin dancing like we want. So I like the shoe a lot. Like I said, you wanna make sure that you have some sort of stability around the ankle. There are ones that have like this little line of fabric over the top of the foot. I don't like those because my foot just never felt very stable, so I like the wrapping shoe more, but obviously do what's best for you and your body. I will link these below in the description for you. So those are all of the shoes that I have used in my dance journey, from ballroom to heels and burlesque, and I hope this gives you a better idea of what type of shoe to wear and what is safe for you and your body, the most important thing, and also what looks really nice when you are dancing these different styles of dance. I wish someone would have told me all of these tips in my dance journey. It would have saved me a lot of time and money searching for the right heels, but I hope these help you and I hope you find the perfect shoe for you. If you have any questions about the type of heels to wear, or if you have a favorite heel, make sure to comment below. Let myself and everyone else know what your favorites are, what your questions are, and I'd absolutely love to see what you guys are wearing and what you want to know more about dancing in heels. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like below and subscribe to my channel. That way that you never miss a video from Studio Sola Luna. If you want to know more about the Studio Sola Luna membership, there is an info video linked here on YouTube that you can go watch. It tells you all about the membership, what to expect, what you will gain from the membership. There's so much magic in there that I want to share with you, and you can learn all about it there. Send me any questions you have to @AshlynTorrey on Instagram or @Studio Sola Luna, and I will help you in the best way that I can. I love you, babes, to the moon and back, and I will see you soon on the dance floor in your new dance heels.